Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. This is Pradeep and you're watching Vlog of Note. So if you want to buy a flagship Android tablet, you have literally nowhere else to go to except Samsung. Samsung makes the only flagship Android tablets in the world. Forget about Google, forget about Chromebooks. So obviously when we had rumors about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7, I had to talk about them. So let's get started. So first up, we need to tell you where we are at right now. We have the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 in early 2020. I know it feels like 2020 has gone on for practically forever, but really we are in April 2020 and the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6, available for about $650 or 55,000 Indian rupees, is the only flagship Android tablet on the market right now. It is a pretty good tablet, to be fair to it. It has a Snapdragon 855 processor, not the Exynos processor even in India. It has 6GB plus 128GB of base RAM and storage on the Wi-Fi version and the cellular version. It also has the model number SMT860 and 865. It has a 10.5-inch Super AMOLED display, which is the star of the show. It has quad speakers, Dolby Atmos, no headphone jack and 15-watt USB-C charging. Unfortunately, the keyboard accessory which is sold along with this by Samsung is a piece of garbage and you should not buy it. Actually, you shouldn't buy the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 itself now because the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 is coming soon. So we have this link in the description right next to that like button, which talks about the model numbers of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 or the Samsung Galaxy Tab S20, because you know Samsung is crazy. The model numbers are SMT860 and 975, obviously for the Wi-Fi and the cellular/5G version. Now, just looking at these model numbers alone, I can tell you that these are going to be the specifications. There is going to be a Snapdragon 865 powered processor. There will be no Exynos version of this tablet. It will also be 5G, because you know Snapdragon 865 is 5G by default because all of us have 5G, at least on the cellular version, and it will have 6GB plus 128GB of base RAM and storage, unless Samsung feels a little bit generous and gives us an extra 2GB or LPDDR5 RAM. Now, just looking at these rumors, it's not very exciting. However, a couple of days back, we had another link in the description from Sam Mobile, where they're talking about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 having two screen sizes. It's going to be 11-inch and a 12.4-inch. Finally, all of us who bought the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 ended up wishing that we had at least a bigger option. The only big tablet maker in the world right now is Apple with the iPad Pro 12.9-inch, and Android manufacturers are not even making an attempt. It's good to see that Samsung finally is going to give us a bigger option on their flagship Android tablet. Unfortunately, the leak doesn't talk about anything else apart from the colors. It's going to be a grey/blue/a brown option, I guess, and it's going to launch sometime in July. Now, the other things are my wishful thinking. First, I want to have a 120Hz display. Come on, Samsung. Every smartphone in the world today, flagship material, has a 120Hz display. So please give us a 120Hz display on the Tab S7 along with a 240Hz touch sample rate. Also give us a triple camera, with the third camera being a LiDAR sensor so that we can be on par with Apple. And also give us 25-watt fast charging, because the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 takes a long time to charge with its 15-watt charging. Apart from this, I think this tablet is going to launch in July and it's going to be available in India sometime September, October of this year. It will be priced at $650 for the 11-inch version and $750 for the 12.4-inch version, which I think in India will translate to 55,000 Indian rupees and 65,000 Indian rupees, which is a pretty fair bargain in my opinion. Now, before I leave you, I should talk about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. There is another link in the description which talks about this tablet. I would not recommend you buy it. It's going to be a 10.3-inch LCD display, 2000 by 1200 pixel resolution. It's going to be 4GB plus 64GB, and it's going to be powered by the awesome Exynos 9611. Really not a good processor. It's going to be costing about $400 and it's going to launch next week most probably. It's going to be 25,000 rupees in India. But if you do want to buy a low-end Android tablet for content consumption, I suggest you look at the Samsung Galaxy Tab S5e. It runs Android 9, but at least it has an OLED display, which is the only display you should use for content consumption. It also has a Snapdragon processor, so if you prefer that, there is that. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Drop your comments on what you think about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 or the Samsung Galaxy Tab S20 in the comment section down below. As always, please go over to YouTube and subscribe to the Vlog of Note channel. Ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video, and I will see you guys in the next week's episode.